and I bought an Amazon shirt that had an upside down pineapple on the pocket. And I just took a picture and posted it on Facebook, said, hey, just checking in. Didn't mention anything about the shirt. This is before we launched.
Yeah.
So there was so much speculation. Like, why is he wearing that pineapple shirt upside down? You know, you try to tell us something as a subliminal message in this picture. And then I just kept posting little things about pineapples. So when I finally came out and said why I was posting about pineapples, we had 100,000 site visits the day we launched because I announced why I was posting all these pineapple stuff. So people were like engaged. And so I was really proud of myself. I wasn't sure if it was going to work out or not. And it worked out perfectly, kind of just bringing a little buzz to what I was doing. So
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. And the shirts look dope as shit on like super high quality. Where are you getting them out of? Who's making those for you?
So we partnered with a company out of Florida who does Hawaiian shirts for Disney, ironically. They have like Disney theme, not for Disney, but they have like Disney theme, like
Don't say gay. Don't say gay. Don't say fucking gay. Don't say fucking gay. Don't say gay.
And I just happen to know an artist who drew for the shirts. And I'm like, hey, this is what we're wanting to do. And I have no idea where to fucking go. Like, everybody's telling me I got to talk to China, and I don't know how to fucking talk to China. So we linked up with this company, and they've been doing all the work for us, and then we get them shipped. Our fulfillment center is actually in North Carolina, but it's been a fun little process. I've learned a lot, and it's been great. Back on the subject about people just kind of being taboo about Down syndrome.
Yeah.
When we launched, I was very clear that this was a company. It wasn't a nonprofit. This was a for-profit company, and Nate is the boss. And this is to, hopefully put him in a place where he can 10 years from now, when his parents are older and he's got some money. And there's a lot of red tape with kids in Down syndrome having money. If they have more than $2,500 in the bank, the government will take it.
What? Like a conservatorship, but the state is in charge?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
A lot of issues. And then Nate gets $600 a month from his disability, but his parents have to charge him $600 a month for rent so that he can keep it, or else the government will take it back. Because if it starts piling up in the bank, they'll just come take it back.
But he can put it in a trust or something, right? Like under an LLC or some shit like that?
Yeah. So, I mean, there's so much red tape, and it's a long, convoluted story. But so when we started this company, we certainly want to bring awareness to Down syndrome. That's a goal of ours. And we want to help support grassroots organizations that are doing great things and stuff like that, Special Olympics as well. But there were people that were upset that Nate was making money off this. They think he should donate all this money that he's making to Down syndrome organizations, and he shouldn't be making any money. That's the only way they would support it.
Are you fucking kidding?
I'm not kidding. You better be donating at least 90% of your income.
So the premise there is he's not suffered quite enough yet.
Yeah, not enough yet. It's not enough to be born with Down syndrome, but we're also going to need you to give
us all the
your
fruits
money.
of your labor.
Yep, work as hard as you can, and then just give that away.
Yep, 100%. So,
well, you know what they should do is come after all the charities in America who, on average, give about 2% of their bottom line to the actual charity.
Yeah,
charitable
exactly.
function.
Right.
Exactly.
And those are nonprofits, and not a for-profit business.
Yeah, like fuck off, man. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. And then what happens when they get older? You said the government steps in and decides what they can do with the money. Explain that to the audience, because most of us, myself included, I have not heard that.
So my sister is about 8 years older than me. So growing up, I didn't know a lot about this. Like, it was normal for me to have a sister like that. I didn't really understand much about it. And it was just normal because it was how I was brought up, right? And then when I got into middle school, then I started realizing that things were, my sister was different. But I wasn't previewed to like the struggles with my sister and like money and all that stuff. So it wasn't until I met Nate and his mom, and we had to start trying to figure out this business and making Nate the boss, that we would, how we would do it without the state coming in and taking money from Nate. So I don't even quite understand what all it entails. There's a Chick-fil-A owner out in Texas, I think close to you guys, actually. I'll have to double check. And it's a Chick-fil-A that's inside of a medical center, and the owner's daughter has Down syndrome. And I've got to hang out with them, and super great family. And she works as one of the registers at the Chick-fil-A. And it's so cool. They'll have like multiple registers open, but everybody goes to Jenna Lee. They'll stand in her line. They want to be served by Jenna Lee. So obviously she makes an income. And so I started talking to her dad about this, and he's like, yeah, we were on Social Security doing the $600 a month. And he's like, this is ridiculous. So he told the government, I went off this program. I'm like, you can't get off of it. He's like, why? He's like, well, you already started. He's like, well, I don't want to do this anymore. This is ridiculous. She has an income that, and he's like, well, you got to pay us back all the money that we sent you. He's like, oh, tell me what number, because I don't want any part of this anymore.
Yeah.
This is absolutely ridiculous. So he wrote a check.
Basically, they're holding this woman hostage, or
Pretty
holding
much,
her
yeah.
future. Like the state is holding her future hostage.
Yeah. Now, is this a state-by-state case, or is this the federal government?
Federal.
Fucking
Well,
A,
as
dude.
we all know, fuck the federal government.
Yeah.
Right,
Yep.
right in their fat fucking asses.
Yep.
It's Daniel.
That's wild.
Daniel J.
I'd
Holloway,
never heard that.
Esquire.
Yep. And the state will take custody of them if something happens to their parents.
So do you have to go through the process as your parents get older of becoming the official caretaker and shit? For your
Yeah, will you
sister?
end up adopting her at some point then?
Well, not
Well-
adopting, but
Well, no, I
mean-
mean in certain cases.
you just become
I-
the legal guardian of someone like that. Yeah.
I don't know how it'll play out. I mean, I hope my sister lives to see 100 years old, but, given their lifespan, typically they pass away before their parents do. So,
Okay. Shit.
Well, hopefully not. What's his name? The guy that played Corky, he's still alive. He's in his mid-50s now.
he lives in Delco.
Yeah, being wealthy helps, right?
yeah.
Yeah, which is why aren't more people starting businesses like the one you're involved with right now?
I don't know, man. I just, there's a great company called John's Crazy Socks. He's out of New York, and he has Down syndrome. And, on World Down Syndrome Day, it's you clash socks, wear mismatching socks to show your support for Down syndrome. So he started a sock company, and they do amazing. There's a lot of social media influencers who are, have special abilities that we like to say, and they're starting to make their companies, put in the forefront just because of social media. But I don't know why. I wish I could tell you why. I don't know why.